On a story we covered as breaking news this morning, a massive fire destroyed a historic Chester County church last night, and crews are still on the scene at this hour. It happened at the Mount Zion A.M.E. Zion Church on Canal Road in Catawba. That's where our Mary King is there live at this hour. Mary, I understand the church is still smoking, as we saw earlier behind you.
Naya, that's right. You can see the smoke coming up behind me, and the Lando Fire Department chief tells me this is the biggest fire he's seen in this area in at least the last 10 years. And the smell of smoke is evident throughout the area. You actually still see some of that in the air around. And I'm going to step out of the way here so you can get a better look inside. Now, this has been almost 15 hours since this fire broke out here on Canal Road in Catawba. The fire chief tells me while they were able to put it out last night, they believed hotspots would reignite, and it was around 7 this morning that happened. So right now they're working to keep those hotspots under control, all while trying to not to disturb too much of the scene, while South Carolina State Law Enforcement Division does its investigation to determine how it started. Now, I want to show you some video from last night, just how big this fire was. Former Orlando Fire Department Chief Eddie Murphy sent us this video showing those flames shooting from the roof, and I'm told from the current fire chief at least 6 departments responded. Now get this, the nearest fire hydrant is about 5 to 7 miles away, so they were relying on trucks carrying water to help put the fire out, and the chief tells me they used at least 10 of those tankers. In addition, last night's high winds made it really hard to fight the fire, especially as the church itself started to collapse.
Walls, we couldn't go in, couldn't make an offensive attack on it, had to be defensive, but just getting up and trying to help put it back. But with the wind last night, it was made it tough, because you can just see when it was hitting the wind, it would be those gusts of wind, you just be getting hit in the face with the water stream, so it made it tough.
Hey, you can imagine just seeing the losses, devastating for those who call Mount Zion A.M.E. Zion Church home. The church itself has been around 151 years. This building is about 40 years old. And I spoke with Reverend Andre Showers a short time ago, and he told me the last time anyone was here was Wednesday night, and everything it was normal. He says right now, after speaking with investigators, they're pointing to this could have been electrical, but again, SLED is the one who investigates that standard. Anytime there is a church fire in the state of South Carolina, they will make that ultimate determination. Now, in the meantime, later this afternoon here on WBTV, starting on First at 4, you will hear from Reverend Showers how he says the church itself is the people, not the building, and they are determined to rebuild. He says they already have plans for special services. Those will be held at 2:30 on Sunday in Rock Hill on Saluda Street at the Conference Center. We'll have all that at WBTV.com. Right now, live in Chester County, Mary King, WBTV, on your side.